Hi everybody, Namaskar. My name is Bobby Dsouza. I'm a motivational speaker, a leadership trainer and a coach. आज का जो टॉपिक हम डिस्कस करना चाहते हैं and the topic I want to talk about right now is basically a very important topic for a lot of people who are treading into uncertain zone. ये ऐसा महत्वपूर्ण टॉपिक है जो उन सारे लोगों के लिए है जो एक नए जगह पर जाते हैं and that situation or place is interview room. And we're going to talk about how do you handle your fear specifically when you're trying to give an interview. Now recently I was working with a bank, an international UK bank, and there were so many people I was helping them in career development, and a lot of people said, sir, we really get scared when we face interviews. हम interview कैसे face करें? Sometimes my hands are sweating, I go blank, I know all the answers, but I don't know why. I just go nervous and I cannot give great answers. After I finish the interview, I say, oh my God, that was horrible. And today, I will take this opportunity to help you, my friend, you who are watching. How do you handle your fear in an interview? So let's start. Now, before we get into how do you handle your fear in an interview, let me define fear. Now, fear is F-E-A-R, which is false evidence appearing real. Let me repeat that again. False evidence appearing real. Which basically means that we create an illusion of something which may not necessarily be a reality, but we make it as if it is real. Now, fear happens. It happens with the biggest champion that you can think of, the biggest talented people that you have ever seen. In your life, everybody has fears. People like me, as a motivational speaker, I go through fears so many times. And I'm going to share my own experience as to how do you handle your fear. Now, I did explain to you that fear can many times be an illusion. That means we create a story saying that, I'm going to fail, I'm a failure, I'm going to be rejected. Now let's just bring a clarity as to why do we feel fearful. One of the reasons why we feel fearful is because we feel that every time I face an interview, I might fail, I might get rejected. None of us like to fail, none of us like to be rejected. But let's face the truth. In life, you cannot just go through a single straight line. You can't just go to success all the time. You've got to have ups and downs in life, which are also called as uncertainties. Because if you don't have uncertainty, my friend, there's no spice of life, there's no joy in life. So number one, you and I got to accept that there are going to be times when you will fail. And that is alright, no problem. The most important thing is, if you have failed before, you and I got to learn a lesson and move forward and give the best the next time. So, think about it for a minute. You're going on for an interview and you're scared. Now, what are you scared about? You're scared because the interview is going to be dreadful, it's going to be scary. That person is going to create a nightmare for you. One of the reasons we get scared is because our belief about that interview is already a nightmare. We think that an interview is a place which is very dreaded. The interview is going to take your case, it's going to be very difficult, it's going to be very scary, you will not be able to do a good job. My friend, you've heard from somewhere or you had a past experience. But interview is not a scary place. The interviewer, just like you, has a need. He wants to fill in a requirement very quickly. You could be the person that he could select if you can do a good job. So he has a need, you have a need. So stop being scared of him or her. They're just taking your interview. So number one is stop believing that interview is a scary place. It is not a battle. It is a place where you build relationship with the interviewer. Because if they like you and you're going to build a relationship with them to some extent, they will start liking the services or the skills that you are ready to offer them. So number one, know that. Some of us think that my past experience is equal to my present and my future result. Now think about it. Just because you failed in an interview yesterday, 1 week back, 6 months back, or 6 years back does not mean that you're a failure today. Your past failure is not your pehchan or your identity, my friend. That's good news for you. Your past experience was only an incident and has happened and gone. Dust it out. Bury it. Cut it out from your current thought process. And remember that your past is not equal to your present. Let's say you're ready for the interview. You're dressed up well. You're going into the interview room. Before you enter the interview room, everything looks well. But as soon as you enter into this uncertain territory, suddenly you go blank, you go nervous, you just don't know what to think, and you can't give answers. Now let me tell you one key reason behind it. We spoke about belief and the situation that we create. Now this is what it is. You and I are creating a picture in our mind which is negative. As soon as we enter an uncertain territory of an interview room, we think that I'm helpless, I'm a victim, I'm going to fail, this is not going to go well. Just because it happened bad last time, it's going to happen bad even now. I am creating an intentional picture which is negative. Now when I create a picture like that, automatically I start feeling disempowered, I start feeling confused, I feel disillusionized, and as a result, emotionally I'm completely down and out. So even if I have the answer, it does not work out well with me. I'm not able to think rationally. Now, one good way to change this negative picture to a positive picture should go like this. On the day of the interview, ensure that you arrive 15 minutes before the interview inside the office. Before you go and do anything else, first go to the washroom. Now you say, why do I need to go to the washroom? Number one, you have come from a different temperature. Your body is accustomed to a different temperature of humidity and heat. But as soon as you enter into the cool AC room, your body is not very comfortable. And psychologically that works. So it is very important for your body temperature to become normal. And one way to do that is go to a place which is non-threatening. And there is no better place than a washroom, because that's a place where nobody's going to watch you, nobody's going to judge you. As soon as you go in the washroom, just take a break, wash your face, put a little deodorant. Now just close your eyes for a second and imagine that you're entering into an interview room. You're looking fantastic, you're smart, you're confident, you shake a hand with great gestures. You're maintaining the distance, but you're speaking pleasantly. You're building relationship with the person. Hi, nice to meet you, my name is Bobby Dsouza. Once you're talking with him or her, she's asking you a number of questions. You're confidently, steadily answering all the questions. Suddenly, he or she throws a challenging question to you. You take a minute, you pause, you think through, and then give a great answer. The person then asks you an unknown question. Rather than blabbering, you take a minute, you pause, you think, and then you tell him that, I need to come back to you with that answer. The interviewer gets up, impressed, shakes a hand with you, gives you the offer letter, you're selected. You quickly call up your mom, your dad. Mom, I've been selected. Your mom's happy, your dad's happy, your friends are happy, and you have the offer letter in your hand. How does it make you feel? You say, oh, while I watch this video, I feel good. Do you know why you felt good? Simply because you created a very positive and very empowering picture of yourself. My friend, you just did it intentionally. You visualized a positive picture. I want to ask you a very quick question. Where is your fear now? Where is your nervousness now? Where is your confusion now? You would say with me, oh, that's disappeared. Do you know why? You intentionally created a very positive picture about yourself, my friend. Do you realize that's one way to break your fear and nervousness? Very important before I close, prepare, prepare and prepare. Success never comes in a day. You got to take time to prepare. Go to their website, go to the internet, check their web pages, speak to somebody already who works in the organization, connect with somebody, get to know a little more. Once you know about the job description, once you know about the company, once you know about your job profile, once you've prepared information and you've really read well, confidence will come up, fear will go away, and you will do a real good job. May I just say this before I part? You are far more talented than you can think. You are far more successful than you think you can be. May I just say, go ahead, give it a plunge. You will do a great job. But remember the steps that you learned. Change your belief and change your picture and prepare well will help you to clear the interview. What I say is from my own past experience where I have failed and then progressively grown. I hope you learned something. Any questions, ask below. Thank you so much and bye.